Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. This is gonna be a little Die Rise kind of walkthrough. So basically, the very first part, there's 4 parts in the starting room. No matter how many people you have playing, you always want fewer parts in the starting room than there are playing. Obviously, I'm playing solo, and so in this playthrough, I got lucky. There's only 1 part in the beginning area. But so just kind of a little description, like a, not description, but a little like example. If you have 1 person starting, you can either have 1 person in this room, or 1 part in this room, or none, and they both work. In this walkthrough, I'm going to kind of go through. I think it gets around like 7 or 8 or so. It is a little different. This game plays a little different than what I'd normally do, but it's pretty accurate, especially if I'm playing solo. So yeah, so one tip about Die Rise, you see like this right here in front of you is a zombie with no body armor, but the ones with the body armor can take a lot more hits. In round 1 they could take 7 shots instead of 5. But what I'm going to do is I just make sure I have 750 points, and then I jump in this elevator. You only need 1 person with 750 points. If you do the strategy, you only need 1 person with 750 points. And so I'm gonna run in here, open this door for 750, and then I go and I open up the power. Now the process is just to go to the other building. Like I said, 750 points is all you need to do this. No matter how many people there are, you just jump over, turn the power, and then take this elevator. And I was not paying attention, so I do this epic little circle strat, because I kind of want to try to do this as soon as possible. And yes, I would not recommend this if there's more. See, I didn't realize the round changed. See, I thought it was round 1 still when I was doing this. But bonus reference. Well, so yeah, so I'm just gonna go up to the roof, run over here, and then jump over to where the trample steam is. Now, I did this, and I turned the power on so the elevators will be running. If you wanted to do this without the power, you could. You could just open that room, and then, because in solo the quick revive elevator is always running. But I don't really recommend it. Now, that's the first thing I usually do not do. I usually do not buy the B-23. Because the B-23 is actually kind of terrible. But I recorded this a couple times just to see what run would be my best run. This actually ends up being my best run. Normally I would go to the PDW. See, I'm just waiting for the quick revive elevator to come down. And I'm trying to keep 1 zombie left. I'm looking around to see if there's any other zombies. There's not, so this is the only one left. Or maybe I heard one. I must have heard one somewhere. I don't remember. Normally, you just want 1 zombie left. That's the trick with this. And keep in mind, guys, if there's 1 zombie, if there's 1 zombie left and you switch buildings, the zombie will die. Unless it's, right behind you. Then it'll jump buildings with you. But that's kind of with the transit update they did, where, in the transit update, if you leave an area and there's 1 zombie left, the zombie will die. So I would recommend just not even really hitting the zombie. I think I end up actually killing him here. I think. No? Okay. Well, I was just leading him away from the elevator. And so now I'm going to take the elevator up. You just want to get off on the very top floor. Okay, so this is the other room. That door that you just saw right there is where where it goes to the starting room. Not that one. I pointed wrong. So I'm going to grab a part. I'm going to fall down, and I'm going to put another part on the trample steam. I'm going to just continue. I'm just going to show this entire part because I want to keep. Or I'm not going to fast forward at all because I'm going to keep showing it. But yeah, guys, basically you just keep doing the process. Like I said, normally I would not buy the B-23, so I don't know. The B-23 is really cool. It's really tempting because it's in this room. And this is actually normally where I would train, especially when I play solo. This is normally where I chill because the trample steam is invaluable. I mean, it's priceless. It's especially in solo. It can take out the little Nova crawlers pretty easily. I've played, especially last night, I was actually playing a lot And I was playing a lot with some people. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're good people. We all, a group of 4 of us, played for a long time. You know, we got friend requests on, we started talking, we're probably going to play a lot together. Or play a lot again. But the thing is just like putting the trample steam down in the middle of a room and running around it when those Nova Crawlers come is the best strategy I've yet to see. It gets a little crazy when there's like, you know, a bunch of people trying to do it at once. That gets a little crazy. In one room, I mean. I'm sorry about that. It gets a little crazy when you get like 4 people in one room trying to just run around it. But it's doable, and as long as everybody has quick revive, you know, the Nova Crawlers do take a couple seconds to attack. So, like when they land, it takes a couple seconds to attack. So even with 4 people, you can actually do it. And if one goes down, you can quickly revive. So you have to keep in mind this isn't like an after recording, so you cannot see the parts. It's in theater mode. That's how I'm recording this. Because I wasn't going to sit there and record it 5-6 times and then just pick the best one. Like, I played 5-6 times, and I was like, oh, okay. I'll just go back and record the best looking one. So, yeah, what happened was I took the elevator up, and the zombie jumped up. So he'll be coming back in a second. But I'm just chilling here, waiting. I have 3 parts on the trample steam. I have the grate, I have the compressor, and I have the bellows. The last part is the flag. I think in a later time I will do a video really specific on the parts for everything. Because the parts for the trample steam are pretty generic in where they are. The parts to the table are always in the same exact place, and then there's this liquefier also in the other building, so I think I'll be doing a video for that as well. But as of right now, I'm just doing this. This is my starting strategy. This is only to goes, like I said, to like level 7. This is a really, I mean, it's not quick, it's actually long and strenuous, but this is literally how I start 90% of the time. Well, when I do solo, like 90% of the time. Sometimes I try to dink off and do other stuff. It's actually a starting strategy that I watched the NGT Next Gen Tactics put up. Spider-Bite did, where by the end of round 1, he had the trample steam built, he had the Sliquifier built, he had the Semtex built. I mean, sorry, he bought the Semtex, he had the PDW, like, he did a lot of stuff. So I'm grabbing the flag, which is right here. And like he had all this stuff, and that's a bit cray. That is excuse the language, but point whoring to the max. I really didn't do that well this game. I mean, hell, I bought the B-23, which is kind of a fail. So I built the trample steam. I'm just kind of waiting for the last zombie, and you'll see me kind of continue playing. Like I said, obviously I'm using the B-23. Not really ideal. Actually, in this game, I cut it off at about round 7 because I start doing poorly because I decided I'm going to go upgrade it, which I was like, you know what, I'll try it this game. And I started, I'm waiting for him to come over there. So what I'm doing, I put that trample steam down right there. It's a two-way thing. One, the zombies that jump over from the antenna, that's right about where they land. So when they jump from that area to me, they'll hit the trample steam and they'll fly back and they'll die. So basically that's one entry point I don't have to worry about now. The other reason is if I want to jump over, I can actually take the trample steam and jump over myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill him. I was hoping that like I can do a full burst to the leg and then stab him, but it did not work that way. So I basically have 3 entrances now. I have those boards that you just saw. Oh yeah, by the way, do not buy that. That's very bad. Do not ever buy that. But I have the elevator, I have the boards off to my side, and then I have the blank area over there. And it's really good, you know, for solo you can generally actually hold this. Because keep in mind the elevator does sometimes go there, so the elevator will sometimes block that entrance. And the windows are, I mean, they're windows. They're, yeah, I don't want to get that nuke. The windows are windows, you know, you can board them up, you can be protective of them. So, as you can see, I'm just kind of holding here. I don't remember. I might actually get this nuke, like when there's like one zombie left. I don't remember. But, yeah, so I'm just kind of slowly doing this. I'm waiting for the Nova Crawlers. I want to get... Okay, so I don't get the nuke. So I have 1,500 points. Now, what I should be doing, I should be... yeah, I should have got on that elevator. See, a knife. I'm mad. What I should have done is I should have jumped up on that elevator and bought the PDW. I'm like one floor ahead and bought the PDW. That was a problem. That's a problem because now I'm stuck with this B-23 for a while, which kind of sucks. I could actually jump to the other building and grab the MP5 right now, but I'm trying to stay away from the MP5 because that's a video. Well, one, that's a video I'm gonna do later. It's actually I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna have a architect commentate it because it's actually the little loop he found, so it works pretty good. That's a video I'm gonna do later because that's a really good little train area. Now, as you can see, I was shooting over the other building. The reason I do that is actually like couple reasons. It's points that I just lose because you can see the trample steam just launches them over. If I kill them, that's points that I can... Yeah, see, I see that the guy just stand there for a second, so I replace it. So, that's the thing, like, I want to try to get as many points, because you don't get points when the trample steam kills them. Yeah, see, I'm going to buy Quick Revive, 500. That way, because I know the Nova Crawlers can start next round. If I do get a free perk from the Nova Crawlers, I don't want it to be the perk that costs $500, you know, or 500 points. I want it to be a more expensive perk. So, yeah, so I'm going to buy the 500 point perk, and obviously it's kind of a safety thing. So, I got lucky, you know, I really didn't have that many problems. And that zombie's just, like, doing weird stuff. I don't know why he's running away. So I'm just trying to build that barrier there with the zombie chasing me. Since there's only one zombie left. Just for free 60 points. That's obviously not necessary. Who's who? So that's where I kind of screwed up, I think. In this gameplay, I tried to get Who's Who, because there's a 2,000 point perk. It's a really cheap perk. And I was doing good so far with the B-23. What ends up happening later is right there, I should have not done that. I should have bought the PDW, but oh well. So what I'm doing, see, I'm listening. Okay, so it's a normal zombie round. So what I'm doing is I'm listening to see if it is a you keep saying dog rounds, I'm so used to like Kino and stuff like that where it's just dog rounds, like even back to Dirties. But they're Nova Crawlers. There's a lot of names. I don't know what the actual official name for them is yet. Nova Crawlers is kind of the term given to them, I think. But I think technically those are the guys that crawl from the walls and like just crawl. So as you saw, I kind of jumped over there on accident. Not a big deal though. Sorry. Not a big deal because I just jumped back over. That was kind of not smart. I could have died right there. But I do not have Jug Pro in this game, just for the record. I keep screwing up because right here, I keep using the B-23. My priority should be getting the PDW. I have plenty of points. And I don't remember if I see it right here. I don't think I do, because the elevator's down right now. But I'm just totally ignoring it. And this is so just for the record, guys, do not do this. Get the PDW. Maybe the elevator's not. Oh, I thought the elevator was down. Maybe it's not. I lied. Anyways, you want to get the PDW. The B-23 is really only good to about around 5 or 6. After that, it starts taking a lot of ammo. And even though the ammo is like right on the wall, right there, like really close to this area, it's not in a very good place to grab ammo. And fortunately for me, I got a max ammo right there, so I actually pull out my pistol. So I'm gonna go run over the trample steam, I'm listening. Okay, so it's a normal round. So, I'm good. If it's a dog round, you know, the first thing I'm going to do is pick up the trample steam and move it. Okay, so I'm safe with that behind me. And my aiming was just horrible right there. So you see, I'm getting to a point, I let too many zombies in. Now I have to start throwing grenades. And you don't want to be in that situation. I have a crawler, which is... I end up killing him. Because it's not that important to have a crawler at this point in time. I'm just trying to get more points. So you see, guys, I'm starting to get a lot of points. All I have is the B-23 in my pistol. And I'm just trying to get points. It's a double points, using up the pistol ammo since I just got a max ammo. See, I just end up, I'm like, oh god, too many zombies running around. Too much for my liking. And that's a nuke. And obviously, guys, you do not want to get nukes. So as you can see, I have 6,000 points, and I'm just running 2 pistols. So yeah, word of the wise, you do not want to be in that situation. You do not want to have almost 7,000 points and just have pistols. So I get the nuke. So I know the crawlers are coming right now. So I'm picking up, putting it in the middle of the room. The crawlers come in between around 5, 6, and 7. So we're obviously this is the start of round 7. So I know they're coming. So I'm gonna kind of show you. I stay in this room right here because. Let's see, I stay in this room because I know that I can always pick up another trample steam. That's really important. Sometimes when I play, I try to go get the Galvanucles. Like, I could have actually done that this game because of how many points I've had, but I decided not to this game. When you get the Galvanucles, if you melee them, you still get the 130 points, which is awesome. A bunch more points you can get. But, yeah, I don't know. The main thing about these guys is do not ever shoot, really. So there's max ammo in the free perk, and I get sleight of hand. So that's kind of the big deal about this. You just don't want to shoot because then you'll waste. You'll lose it. You have to get 100% accuracy for those guys. So, anyways, guys, that's going to be my tutorial on how to start Die Rise. This is solo, obviously, but it's the same thing basically for multiple people. But I'm going to start doing more tutorials to be more specific. So, anyways, guys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like 2-8 Gaming on Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter. I put a lot of videos, and I just kind of do a lot of talking new stuff on Twitter. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.